Hello, RichieV here, and today I'm back with another episode of Anything But Love starring Jamie Lee Curtis. That's right, the wonderful Jamie Lee Curtis and Richard Lewis. Okay, so this episode is called Changes. That's what I know about it. And I know it's been a little while. My hair's a little longer. As I mentioned in the previous episode I did of my two dads, I had COVID. Even after I finally tested negative, I was still kind of sick for a little while. Not sick, but like the cough was still there. Certain other things, which I'm not going to go into, were there. I'm looking forward to this. It's called Changes. Let's see what it's about. Let's do it.
So where you go on your vacation?
Whitewater rafting in Colorado.
Boy, that's what I look for on a vacation. Go someplace where I can sit around all day in wet pants and bleed from my head. Really, who can ask for anything more, huh? Then at night we can sit around the campfire and roast marshmallows and we can tell ghost stories. I can burn leeches off my body, cigarettes.
Where are you going?
Oh, I don't have to travel. I mean, I can get sick drinking the water right here.
Jamie Lee Curtis. You know, she can do anything. She can do action. She can do nice. She can do sexy. There's Richard Lewis. I think this is the best thing I've seen him do. His comedy can be a little harsh at times, but they toned him down in this. I'm not saying it's bad, by the way. It's just a little harsh. But in this, he's wonderful. So different credits here. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, let me pause it. Okay. Anne Magnuson as Catherine. I like Anne Magnuson. She's pretty good. I can't remember. You know, she's one of those actors, I can't remember what she's in, but when I see her, I remember her. She's in the credits here. So it really is Changes. Okay. It really is Changes. Let's watch.
Okay. Maybe it's not what it looks like. Maybe she didn't actually fire him.
Yeah, he got a raise. She tripled his salary. He just wanted to rush right down and buy a blotter.
I don't believe this, Marty. She is firing everybody.
Well, that's what new editors do. They just shatter people's lives and go to lunch. You know, come to think of it, my mother could be running U.S. News and World Report.
I'm here. I'm back with pictures. I am telling you, you guys, whitewater rafting is the greatest vacation I've ever had.
Hannah.
I mean, look at that. Is that not exciting?
Hannah.
That's me. See? And that's my friend Hallie, Hallie's boyfriend, Mr. Reinhardt, the Schiffman twins.
What's that on the rock?
That's Mrs. Aikman.
But you got the no frills tickets?
Sort of. She fell out. It's okay, Ellen. She was fine. What's going on?
The magazine has been bought. They fired Norman, and they brought in this high-powered new editor from New York.
And she's been behind closed doors all morning, firing everybody and looking at paint chips.
Not you guys.
Who knows? She hasn't asked us in there yet.
Oh, no. What a thing to come home to.
Okay, so this is something that happens with sitcoms. They get retooled. Maybe it's sitcoms that maybe aren't getting the ratings that they think, but they really like the show. And I could understand with the star power of Jamie Lee Curtis being in this, that they're not just going to cancel it because of the ratings maybe were low. And I don't know. I don't know if the ratings were low or not, but that's usually when they start retooling things. And we already saw they retooled the opening credits. Same song, great song, by the way. They would be dumb to get rid of that song. But the original one, they were like in a museum or something, and they were looking at the photos, and it looked really cool. This one, it's more modern, more 80s, late 80s, with the pictures, with the colors behind it. So, no wonder this show is called Changes. Obviously, a reference to the David Bowie song Changes. Whew. Huh. Well, let's keep watching. Let's see how it goes.
Well, I wouldn't worry, Hannah.
Well, you're not going to get fired. I mean, you're a researcher.
You forgot only.
What?
Don't worry, you're only a researcher.
I didn't mean it like that.
No. I didn't tell you guys. Before I left, I gave Norman a bunch of things that I had written. Sample articles, and, well, he said that if he liked them... Anyway, it's not going to happen now.
Hello, everyone. If I can have your attention. I've already met some of you. But for those of you I haven't met...
That is Ann Magnuson. She makes an impression, and I wish I could remember what the other things. I'll have to look it up on IMDb, what the other things I've seen her in. But I know Ann Magnuson. She's really good.
I'm Catherine Hughes. Obviously, there are going to be some changes in the magazine. Not merely a facelift, but more on the order of a recontextualization. My overall feeling being the languaging, the imagistics could all stand to be a good deal more al dente.
What is she talking about?
Food, I think.
She wants to stiffen our noodles.
And we're going to be a lot less parochial. We're going to cover the world beyond the lakefront, from Bangkok to Budapest.
Did she say Budapest?
Yes.
Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah. Do any of us get to keep our jobs?
And you are?
Arnie Gold.
You're Marty Gold?
Yeah. I know I write taller.
I am an extravagant admirer of your work. Believe me, you're the one person who doesn't have to be concerned about keeping his job. In fact, you'll be getting a sizable raise.
I think we should really discuss this inside, all right?
No, I'm not going to insult you by calling you into my office. Besides, everyone should be made aware that exemplary work will not go unrewarded. I mean, it's good news. There's no reason to go behind closed doors.
Hi, I'm Hannah Miller.
Could you step into my office?
Oh, that was
I
good.
read your... Hello? I was just saying, apparently to no one in particular, that I read these sample pieces you submitted.
Really?
Yes, and I thought... Hello? Ah, buongiorno, Giulio. Hello. No se ne discute proprio. Italian men, they are such bambinos. Anyway, I read your articles, and I thought... Oh, good, I've been waiting for this. What was I saying?
That you read my articles.
Oh, yeah. I thought they were awful. They weren't about anything. Zero sizzle.
I'm sorry.
For what? Thank you, Charles.
They weren't any good.
Don't be silly. You write wonderfully. Isn't he cute?
What? Yeah. His father used to be in the Turtles. I'm a little...
Yeah. Oh, right. No. We'll do it now. You were saying?
I'm a little confused.
These are beautifully written pieces about nothing at all. Imitation journalism. Prefab thinking. If you're just going to say what everyone else says, then why should anyone read you? You need to write what you care about. Tell me what you care about.
Political corruption. The ozone layer. Toxic waste.
All right. Then you'll write what I care about. I'm bringing the best minds I know and asking them to explore things they've never written about before. No. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, this is horrible. In fact, You're fired. Do you know who I've landed for the magazine? Should be here any minute. Brian Alquist.
That's very exciting. Really? That's fabulous.
You never heard of him.
That doesn't mean anything. See, I'd never heard of you before today. Bad example.
Brian's the most highly regarded book and theater critic in London. Erudite, intellectual. I'm bringing him here to review television. So there we are.
Right. Excuse me. Where is that again exactly?
Means you got a job.
Good.
As a researcher.
As a writer, what do you think we've been talking about?
A writer? Miss Hughes, there's no way you would know this, but all my life, this is what I've hoped for and wished for, dreamt about. I can remember when I was a little girl.
No. What? Are you kidding with this? This is FUBAR. Fouled up in all recognition.
Hannah, it's all right. Look, we've all been fired. Not me personally, but I've had pets die, and I understand it's the same kind of thing.
She made me a writer.
What?
She read the sample pieces I submitted, and it's complicated, but the bottom line is she made me a writer.
Yes? My turn. Is there anything I should know before I go in there?
For one thing, she could use a smaller purse. So, what do you think, colleague?
I think it's great. I swear on H.L. Mencken's grave that I'm nothing but pleased that you've been promoted to writer.
Oh, please.
I'm proud. I'm thrilled. Look, I'm on the verge of breaking into song and dance. Look, I can't show any more excitement. You know, just short of just stuffing puppies down my pants.
That's more like it. Oh, Marty. I don't think I have ever felt as good about myself as I do right now.
City of the big shoulders, indeed. Well, one is forced to report that on the exceedingly dull and ugly ride in from the airport, one noticed only shoulders of an extremely ordinary size. Oh, they mean the women.
Oh, that was good. The big shoulder pads, yeah. That was a good line.
You must be
Brian Alquist, Marty Gold. I've been reading your stuff like forever.
Oh, no, dear boy. With the more dreary ones, it just seems like forever.
I'm Hannah Miller.
Oh, good for you. The age of this building suggests it was evidently spared by Mrs. O'Leary's cow. Wasn't that fortunate? Perhaps one will just have a word with Ms. Hughes.
Brian Alquist.
Okay. Boy, it's been too long since I did my last episode. Mrs. I can't remember her name. The one that sat at the desk he's going to sit at. I guess she's gone. Her character must be written out of the show. Hope Jules doesn't go. Jules is the best. Well, obviously not, because he wouldn't be here. They wouldn't be paying him to do this episode if they're going to get rid of him. So Jules must be safe.
Maybe these changes won't be so bad after all. I mean, we might be having a little bit of a Renaissance thing happening here, huh? Before you know it, we'll be dressing in doublets, fighting infidels,
Discovering spaghetti, painting ceilings.
poisoning relatives. If we can just avoid the Black Death, I think we can have a lot of fun the next few months.
Everyone, could we gather, please?
Well,
Executive assistant?
yes.
I thought we'd talk stories. Ideas, please?
My source at the mayor's office says there's talk again about building that new airport. I mean, we're talking secret investors, sweetheart deals. I mean, the whole thing.
Brian, I want you to do a piece on the new fall schedules. The hits, the misses.
Brian Alquist is writing about television?
Oh! What about this? What's Chicago watching?
Ooh, fierce. We ask local celebrities what their favorite shows are, then find out what they really watch. It'll be humiliating. It's a cover!
So, I was hearing there might have been something a little funny about last month's runoff election.
Election irregularities in Chicago. Quelle surprise. You, I want 2,000 words on what they're wearing on Michigan Avenue, and when you find out, put it on. And you, I want an update.
Excuse me, Catherine, it's New York for you on one?
I'll take it to my office.
Up here, Mrs. Schmenkman!
Mrs. Schmeckman, you are never going to believe what happened to me at work today. It is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. What's the day?
Tuesday.
Okay, so, and I think this is a new character. That's cool. Robin. Her name's Robin. I'm not sure about the Schminkman part. I think it's an inside joke.
It's actually Monday. I mean, what's the date?
September something.
All right, anyway, so this Monday, not Tuesday, September something or other, mark the day that your friend and fellow Schmeckman... What are you doing?
Updating the scrapbook.
You just get Kenny out of the picture.
No. Kenny cut himself out when he moved in with that bimbette with the bad caps. It's not supposed to be like this, Mrs. Schmenkman.
No, it was not, Mrs. Schmenkman. We were supposed to marry two brothers named Schmenkman and live happily ever after.
Instead, I get left for a woman who looks like she could be an entry in the Pick Six.
So what are you going to do with this place? Oh.
I don't know. Rent it out, I guess.
Well, you know, we could still be neighbors. I'll rent it.
What?
No, you need a tenant. I need a place.
Since when?
Mrs. Schmeckman, you are looking at a writer.
No! Yes! That is so great!
So, what do you think?
You have any references?
Oh, only a certain Mrs. Schmeckman.
A lovely woman.
Oh, and a beautiful bride.
No.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Schmeckman. Pull!
Yeah, I don't think you'd ever see that in modern TV show.
Shouldn't lean back like that, you'll fall over.
Very good. Now do my father.
I couldn't sleep. Thought I'd get started on some story ideas.
It's very industrious.
You?
I'm working on something.
Oh, very industrious.
Not really. It's a letter of resignation.
Wow.
What are you talking about?
Well, I just don't think I fit in with Catherine's new style of things. You know, all the news that's hip, we print.
Come on, so she didn't go for a couple of your story ideas.
Hey, I'm not like Brian. She just can't throw money at me and expect me to write anything she wants.
I thought you were excited about the changes. I thought you were looking forward to Catherine pushing you into your own personal renaissance. And then when she doesn't fall over in a dead faint at the first thing you pitch, you're going to pack it in? This was not Galileo's attitude, I hasten to add.
Well, with all due respect to Galileo, I think he had it a little easier than I did. I mean, he had to come up with, what, 2, 3 discoveries a decade or something?
Look, you just can't leave, all right? So forget it.
What?
You have to stay here for me. I don't know how to do this, Marty. I need you here to answer the 1,001 questions I don't know enough to ask yet.
Hannah.
If we mean anything to each other at all, you'll do this for me.
Well, that raises an interesting question. Maybe you can help me with this. Just what do we mean to each other exactly?
What do you mean, what do we mean?
I mean, what are we? Are we friends? Are we special friends? You know, special friends who maybe kind of sometimes could be more, but don't know what, or even that's what we even want to be?
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. In fact, I couldn't have said it at all. I don't know, Marty. It's new for me, too. I've never been best friends with a guy before. Hey, that's it. I guess we're best friends.
You already got a best friend. Robin. Now, the woman you call, what, Mrs. Schmagegi?
Schmagegi would be silly. Okay, so you're my best friend male division. Say something.
I'm thinking. I once had a female friend like this. Oh, very close.
Oh, there you are.
In 6 months, we were sleeping together.
Oh. How long have we known each other?
It'll be 6 months tomorrow. Oh, you ask.
So what happened with you two?
She took my records, burned my sweaters, and I haven't seen her since.
There you are. You see, not only did you lose a relationship, but more importantly, you lost a good friend.
Not to mention all my Donovan albums and a damn nice V-neck. Look, I think it's important to have your best friends forever. Really.
Me too.
Okay, give it a shot.
Then you'll stay?
Yeah, I'll stick. But not because you asked me to. But because you were a little right about that Catherine thing before. Now, you're going to find this very difficult to understand, but men are different from women. We're very sensitive. I mean, sometimes the slightest little thing can just set us off, you know? A wrong word, a harsh look, you know, like a sudden drop in cabin air pressure.
It's just the way you are. It's nature's little trick.
Okay, come on. Let's get out of here. Let's get some coffee. What do you think? Huh?
I'm just gonna stick around here.
Okay, well, I'm out of here. Well, see ya.
Come on.
Don't stay up too late.
Okay, I won't. Marty. What if I can't do it? I mean, what if I sit down and nothing comes out? What happens if I get writer's block?
You know what it means when you get writer's block? It means you're a writer.
Yeah.
Means I'm a writer. Yes.
Yeah. Well, there we go. That was the episode Changes on Anything But Love, Season 1. Yeah, they weren't kidding. There was some changes. They retooled the whole show. There was no dad, but there was a best friend, so they seemed to change that. Her home life, so she has an apartment now with a best friend that she can confide in. The old boss, who was pretty good. I like the old boss. It was changed with the more out there Ann Magnuson, who's great. She's great in everything she does. And then you have the new, the guy that does entertainment. But Jules is still there, the best one. And then you still have Richard Lewis and Hannah, which is played by the wonderful Jamie Lee Curtis. So it lived up to his name. Changes. Hope you liked it. If you did, hit like or subscribe. Yada, yada, yada. And until I see you next time, have a blessed day.